Welcome, everybody, to the first annual International Candy Exchange. I'm Acadia Einstein with Hannah Selector from the Castle Rock Historical Society, and the fine-looking group on the couch in the rumpus room is the entire crew from Fan Critical.
Yay!
Apart from Gaz,
Wow.
who couldn't be with us
yeah,
today.
that's true.
Man.
The best. We got the best ones.
Yeah, the best ones. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have from left to right, Emma, Lucy, John, and Len.
Hello.
Who, good job all having a nice couch like that and a I mean, that really is a rumpus room, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Emma's living room. Spoiler warning: this is Emma's living room right now. So judge her, not us.
Well, all right. So let's listen, everybody. There's going to be a little donation thing at the bottom of the screen to buy Emma some wall art because
Absolutely murdered.
I just haven't hung it yet.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So now, the basic gist of the show, everybody that's watching, is us making ourselves sick eating a bunch of exotic candies. But before we do that, because we have not talked to each other since we dissected the end of Castle Rock, why don't you marvelous folks at Fan Critical tell everybody what you've even been doing if people were silly enough to not follow along?
Yeah, so we're chugging along making quite a lot of content at the moment on our main Fan Critical channel. We've just started, and Emma can take over on this, but we've just started covering The Walking Dead again. And
suck.
the thing with The Walking Dead is it's
Garbage.
It's garbage, but it's at the point now where it's so bad it's fun again. So we kind of, we're kind of enjoying that again.
Well, I mean, I don't think this season is as bad as last season.
No, last
I think
season
we've got some good stuff coming. So
last season was an absolute it was just some of the worst episodes of television I've ever seen. It's so bad, but we're covering that again, so that's a lot of fun. We've got loads of films coming out. We're doing Halloween, the new Halloween. We're covering that for Halloween. Yes, we're talking about doing the Haunting on Hill House on Netflix.
Yes,
and that's a very Castle Rock sort of vibe show, so we'll probably put that on the Castle Rock channel. And then that's basically it, just covering a load of films and The Walking Dead at the moment, and then we'll see what the next project is after that. But we're also keeping our Castle Rock stuff going. We're doing Stephen King retrospectives every 2 weeks. So far, we've done Cujo and Pet Sematary, both of which are hilarious.
Excellent.
Just so much fun to watch.
Masterpieces.
The masterpieces. So every 2 weeks we do that. Next 2 weeks we're doing Misery. So that's the next one on our list. So and to be fair, that's a good one. So I'm looking forward to actually sort of talking about a decent adaptation of Stephen King. Have I missed anything, guys?
No, I think that's it for now. But we'll be doing, I suppose, end of year wrap up.
We'll be doing all the end of year situation that we always do. We always like to talk about the best things we've seen this year and what we're looking forward to in 2019. So we do loads of stuff like that. So we'll have some special podcasts covering that coming out as well. So that's it. What about you guys? I see that you had an episode on the Castle Rock channel, right? On your Castle Rock Historical Society channel.
Hannah, why don't you let them know exactly how we're keeping the flame alive with Stephen King?
Well, Stephen King wise, we've been, Acadia rather has been doing a stunning news section on all things Stephen King. He's having a moment this year, as he tends to do every couple of years. So Acadia's been reporting on that, and I am reading the Dark Tower series for the first time. So I'm right in the middle of the Gunslinger in a segment we're calling Baby's First Dark Tower. It's been a trip. I would not have read this book as a teenager, but I'm doing it now. And actually, Acadia and I just recorded an episode on our first episode of The Haunting of Hill House. So we started watching that too. It's good. Spoiler alert. We like it. And then me on my own. I'm prepping for a best of the year horror episode on my solo podcast. So that's a lot of work pulling all that stuff together. Video games, movies, TV shows, books, podcasts, everything. So that's fun.
Wow. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of stuff going on then. And Dark Tower stuff is really cool because A couple of our guys haven't read it. I've read it, and The Gunslinger is just a great book. I just love that book, and I'm very excited to like get Emma even watching that, and then we can follow along with your Dark Tower for Babies thing.
Well, Gunslinger next on my list after we do our next, which is Misery.
Misery. Yeah, Misery is one of my favorites. I like that one.
Misery was it may be my best movie going experience I ever had in my life, because I was in New York City with a group of friends and we saw it the first night. The theater was packed. You know, when you go to a movie and the theater's packed and everybody wants it to be really good, you know what I mean? Like everybody, it was that kind of crowd. Everybody loved it. Everybody freaked out at all the right parts. And when we got out of the theater, it had snowed. So like the city was all quiet and everything like that. I'll never forget it. It was amazing, amazing thing. So every time I hear somebody's going to watch Misery, I get all happy.
Oh, that's good. Well, you know, you can, Emma's going to read it. We're all going to watch it.
Yeah.
And we're going to hopefully enjoy it. Because
I'm actually going to be starting reading it tonight.
And Pet Sematary and Cujo were garbage films. I couldn't believe how bad they were.
I loved that my two favorite things you guys have done, because I've been following along with my long commute. I loved listening to John and Len try to struggle through the Predator review.
Oh God.
Without just having it be 45 minutes of sobbing.
Yeah.
And the Cujo show was great, just on pretty much every level. Cujo's Cujo could never happen now because everybody has a phone and everybody pays for water that they carry around.
Yeah. I mean, just the quality of those films is diabolical. The Predator that you just mentioned there, nothing has ever received a 1 blueberry, but the Predator was the Predator.
That was the first one.
That's the first one to get a 1 blueberry. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's literally, it was a groundbreaking moment for us. And, you know, I was being as negative as John, and that is saying something.
Yeah,
so
that's hard.
Well, some of the candy I sent might get 1 blueberry from you guys, so we'll hold it open.
I hope you just blueberries. Just send us some blueberries.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be, yeah.
The only other thing before we talk about our candy is I love everything we're doing in Castle Rock Historical Society, because seeing and getting to experience Hannah learning and reading everything for the first time, especially after I've read them all maybe 3 times, and it's 8 books, it's like 400,000 million words. She's like, oh, I wonder what this word means, and I'm like, oh, that'll come up 10,000 more times. So it's really, really fun to sort of see
the amount Stephen King expects me to draw from context is insane. I'm just like, okay, eventually I'll get it, I guess. And they all just sound like, I don't know, like Bucka and Gunna and Boobity Bloobity Teletubby, and I'm like, okay, great. Maybe this is a bag. You know. I'll get it eventually. I'm writing it all down.
Yeah, it needs a glossary. And the other big news from Superficial Gallery's standpoint is, number one, Hannah and I were in the same place at the same time, which was a first.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys, you Brits, you're all close together and happy. And we had to go to a neutral state in order to hang out. We went to Georgia to the Women in Horror Film Festival, and it was really, really great. And the gallery had a big announcement there. We now have Superficial Studios. Apparently now we make movies. And the story behind it is Andrew, who does a lot of the horror reviews, Andrew Haas from the site, he directs his own movies. He has a whole editing bay. He has the cameras. He has the makeup people. He's basically a little movie studio by himself. And since the gallery has always been about giving people who, wanted to write a chance, we're now doing it with movies. So the more I learn about especially the indie horror scene, the hardest thing to do is get funding for anything you're trying to do. And it's a million times harder, straight up. If you're not a straight white guy, you are immediately put in the way behind in the lines as far as access to money or anything like that. So we just said, screw it, and we're gonna make movies for people, and our first one's coming out next month.
Oh, nice.
Exciting.
Nice. We can review it and then we can blueberry it.
Yeah.
That would be genuinely amazing. I mean, Andrew is filming it. Keys Williams is the gal who wrote the script, and she wants to be a filmmaker. The difference between being an aspiring one and being one is someone actually making your movie, and that's what we're trying to do. So it's called Trophy Room. I can't wait for you to review it. Be super honest, but not really. I am you on the side stuff to say. And someday, I think probably Emma and I are going to have to do something about The Talisman because we're the only two that ever read it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, we can do you guys can do a collaborative podcast on it, I guess.
Definitely.
And I think we can do some more collaborative podcasts moving forward with Stephen King stuff. Obviously, that seems to be the most sensible idea and sensible thing to cover together. And it will be good to have a mixture of opinions because obviously you get not trapped in a bubble, but like obviously we've been reviewing things together for ages, so I know that automatically John is going to be negative about something, or, you know, and so it's nice.
I am what I am.
He is what he is. It's nice to have different opinions as well on things and different conversations because that'll also be very interesting and something that I'm keen for us to do.
Definitely. And actually, Acadia, I'm about to read The Black Hotel.
Black House.
Ooh.
Black House. Thank you.
Oh, so we could do a double shot. That's awesome.
Yeah, we could do. So let's sort that out. Definitely.
So I guess that brings us to candy time. Because
Yay!
we spend a lot of time in a WhatsApp group slinging a lot of nonsense, but sometimes there's some gold in them thar gifts. And we decided that since basically the Brits have good candy, like every time I went to London, I would like, can I have 100 flake bars, please? Because they just don't exist in the United States. And then us describing our American candy sort of intrigued the fan critical crew. So we decided to do an international exchange. And everybody should have now a big load of treats from the other side of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Ours is a giant box, which is just out of shot.
Oh, look.
But it's here. This is our giant box of
That
treats.
box cost me an entire rent payment to ship. International shipping is no joke. It weighs 22.38 pounds.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I could not believe the expense on this box, to be honest with you. So thank you
grateful.
very much.
Oh no, it was. I had a blast and a half packing it. Oh yeah, and there's a card in there.
There it is.
So the first thing to tell you is that all of the items have survived. It looks as if they've made it across international waters.
Perfect. Yes.
Now,
That's my bitch.
I don't know what we need to start on here.
How do you guys want to do this?
Oh yeah,
I think we have to go back and forth. And since Hannah did your box, and I'm sure that she has some like kind of legend in her notebooks about what each thing is, I think you should probably just call out what we're supposed to eat. And since I got my box and then had to forward it on to Hannah, you have all the actual labels.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hannah, what have you smuggled into our country?
Yeah, you've been smuggling things into our country. It looks like we.
in the paper towels.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to spoil it or do you want to open it?
No, let's open it.
Illegal? Is it
Open
illegal?
that first because I don't even know what it is.
No. It's just a liquid in a bottle, and I thought like if it burst, at least it would be protected and not ruin everything else.
Duly noted. Thank you, Hannah. For the
Yeah.
clarification.
Should we open it?
Right, when's good?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
So I tried to give you guys enough of everything for two people. So I know Acadia's had to split it, but hopefully
God.
I put all mine in these ghetto sandwich bags. Like your mom would go, "Is it just as good?" So I'm gonna have described while Hannah has the labels.
Oh, okay. Well, who's going first? Somebody just pick something out. And then I do have my candy codex open on my computer so I can explain what everything is.
Candy, I knew it was going to be something like that. Candy codex. So I'm going to start it just because I was trying to be like super neutral while I was going through everything, but the best thing I don't care how everything tastes. You can see on the sign behind me. Please, Hannah, find the giant straubs.
Straubs. Okay.
They're the best.
I just like everything about it. I love the word. I think it should only be said with an exclamation point. Like you can't just whisper straubs. You got to yell it. Straubs. They look like this, folks. I've been staring at this thing for a week.
What does it look like? Hold it closer to the camera.
A straub.
It's a giant strawberry, Hannah, made out of Haribo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, found it. Ta-da!
So
yeah, they're delicious. They're my personal favorite.
Yeah, strawberries are great.
Really? So I'm not. It's not. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm on the right bandwagon then.
Well, they smell amazing. Let's do this. Oh wow, they're huge.
Yeah, they are giant.
They're giant straws. Oh,
they're pretty good.
I don't even care if this is food. This could be like modeling clay. If it tastes like this, I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Delicious. Maybe take one bite and then eat the second bite. My mistake was putting the whole thing in there, but that's really good.
Yeah.
Learn that with time.
So,
yeah, those are awesome.
We're going to start savory.
Okay.
Mainly because you sent in some good savory snacks. The classic cheesy poof cheese balls, obviously.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
They're not cheesy.
They are. It's, you know, South Park. Yeah, you girls eat those. And
those shaped cheese balls.
Oh, by the way, I have a system. You know how you have your very strict blueberry scale? I have, you can either be King Arthur, which is good,
King
or evil King George, who's bad. So, straubs are a King Arthur from me.
Straubs, King Arthur, very good.
Cheese balls.
Oh, nice.
Cheese balls, classic.
Definite King Arthur.
So those are Acadia, you know, Utz, right? That like southern
the Utz company is a fine American concern.
Yeah, this couple like started out making potato chips in their backyard and invested like $300, and they would take them to farmers markets every day. But now they're a moderately successful, cheapo southern snack food company.
Yep.
And those are the cheese balls.
Amen.
Now.
Why don't you skip straight to them?
I've gone sweet next. I know it's not our turn, but I got excited when I saw the moon pies.
Yeah.
People won't let me eat them because they want to start savory, but fuck them. I'm going to eat this moon pie.
And of course, those are in there because they were in Lacey's trunk. So,
you see, it's all linked.
They're in the same place as
Moon
Skarsgård.
pie.
I'm going to eat them.
Now there's a legend behind the moon pie that
go on.
The creator of the moon pie came up for the idea supposedly when he talked to some coal miner who said that he wanted a snack that would be made out of graham cracker and marshmallow and chocolate and was as big as the moon. So supposedly the creator of moon pie went right home and came up with the moon pie, and that's why they're called that, and also why they're like this big. Amazing. Those I think are the mini vanilla ones, but they have a chocolate one too that's like the size of your face.
What do you think?
I love these.
These are delicious.
Good. I like my.
I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to like our stuff simply because the stuff that they're made of is probably illegal in your country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I love the fact that it's only 110 calories per moon pie.
So
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That labeling was a huge fight in America, and it only started like a couple years ago. Like it would say nutritional information, and it would just have a little cartoon of someone going, "You'll be fine." Like it never had any type of info like that. Now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel quite conscious when I look at food, but I imagine a lot of your foods might have very high calorie counts.
Oh,
probably. I think we've also got like between 3 and 5 dyes that are straight up illegal in Europe to put in foods. So enjoy that too.
Yep.
God,
they're probably also laced with opioids because apparently everything in America is.
Well, that just sounds like
Hannah,
fun.
I think
I wanted to make John happy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's an impossible task, but we try.
I would give a moon pie 5 blueberries.
Yeah, we're going to give the moon pies 5 blueberries.
Agree. All
They
right.
are really
Moon
good.
pies get
There is
one.
no nutritional value in a moon pie.
No.
So there's no blueberries in it, but it tastes fucking great.
Yeah, I'm down with cream pie.
That's wonderful.
Michelle says, "Is it like a wagon wheel?" I don't know what a wagon wheel is. Is a moon pie like a wagon
It
wheel?
is like a wagon wheel.
I mean,
It's very
it's
similar.
round.
Okay.
It's very similar.
Michelle, we'll send you one home.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, because Michelle's my wife.
Oh,
She's invaded
nice!
this. She's invaded this chat.
What a
Wow.
spoiler.
Sorry. Yeah.
You can't reveal people's identities.
I am bringing none home. I'm eating them all on the way home.
John died of cardiac arrest on the way home.
Only 2,000 calories.
That was the last we saw of John.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Guy doing what he loves.
Do you want to pick one, Hannah?
Oh yeah. Okay. Da-na-na. Acadia, find one of these like silver and red disc things.
Oh,
Oh man, they are.
Yay!
prepare to have your mind
so
blown.
excited.
these are my awesome
Jesus, that is
delicious
terrifying.
eyeballs.
Got a tiny bit mushed, but I think it says milk chocolate mallow something on here.
So
So
good.
This is called a Tunnocks tea cake, which is a typically British.
Scottish.
Oh,
Still British.
Tunnocks is
British.
Scottish. I
Yeah,
know
British, yeah.
Um,
Don't confuse them.
and apparently they
Yeah,
explode
they
when
know
they go
about
above.
Scotland.
Eaten
a
by
certain height.
William Wallace
Yeah.
after his
And Robert
victory
Bruce.
at.
which one of you is the one who does a good Scots accent? Somebody tell me what it is in a Scots accent.
Probably John.
John, that's
John.
It's probably
Oh,
John.
These
Oh
are
yeah, there you
amazing.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Tea
good.
cakes. Oh, no, yeah. Delicious.
Ooh.
Where's the cake? Why? There's no cake. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is 100% King Arthur, but
Yeah.
why cake?
This is amazing.
It's a
I
tea
love
cake.
this.
Who knows?
Oh.
Tea cake is different. It's what you have at like afternoon tea.
We're going Swedish fish.
We're going Swedish fish.
You sent us European food.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what is this?
But they were designed
Scanned
specifically
arcade.
for the American candy market, which I think is interesting. This is what they thought.
Okay, come on, crack.
We want
I
to
think
eat.
their plan was Swedish people are pretty, so we should give Swedish candy.
Also, the
Yeah.
flavor
Well-
that Swedish
Very true.
nobody knows what the flavor is. It's like completely made up for the
Yep.
red Swedish fish.
It tastes like Swedes.
Now
what is the flavour?
they're bad. I
Oh,
mean,
I
it's
like
gotta
'em.
be-
I like
It's
them.
got to be something with
It tastes like
lingonberries in it, right?
They are so Moorish, these things. I'm going to have another
I love
three.
gummies.
Ew.
I love gummies. No, they're good. I'm eating them all.
This is what we eat in Europe. We love it. Mm.
They're
They
really
do
nice.
taste like wine gums.
Well, I was thinking about sending the
And they're only
flavored ones,
100
but
Now, Swedish fish flavor is the only flavor.
I think they're
It's like
gross.
trying
I think
to-
they taste like medicine.
One. I think.
Medicine's
Um,
good for you.
That's really good.
So I guess as we're eating these treats, okay, do you think it's a good idea if we chat about Halloween films and for what you guys will be watching around this sort of time of year? Because obviously it's a brilliant time of year to be watching all the horror stuff.
Absolutely. My first one, and I don't know, I'm assuming everybody in this group has seen it. It's instant classic as far as I'm concerned. Hereditary.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I need
then-
to see this film.
oh, the show is over then. Go watch it.
I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch
Oh.
it tonight if I can somehow.
Yeah, Hereditary was really good. If we're talking like tradition, like I watch Hocus Pocus every year because I've been
Yeah.
watching it since I was a little girl.
Ooh.
It is 25 years old
It's the
today.
anniversary year. Yep.
And that started out like my mom and dad and I would watch it, and now whoever I'm with has to watch it too because that's what I do at Halloween. It's still fun.
And I don't know what sweet we're going to go for next, but
I think we should go for some Boston baked beans.
Boston
Yes!
baked beans.
Do it.
Oh no.
This
They're
is
gonna
weird.
be they're gonna be terrible, I'm sure. I've
like
never
it.
eaten them.
Oh, you haven't? Oh my
No.
goodness. They're I don't know. Whatever the flavor of the Swedish fish were, that's the texture of the Boston baked beans.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. there's like this American roadside tradition of having a peanut in some form available at a gas station in a big hot cauldron. And so this has got to be like a homage to that. And they just seemed funny. And the kid lived in Boston, supposedly, you know, so there you go. Boston baked beans.
Yeah, we'll crack those open now.
Sorry, the chat just went horrible. The chat is not really looking forward to you guys eating these.
No. And anyone in the chat, let us know what your horror film traditions are at this time of year, or any suggestions that you have for us to watch. Because like Katie just said there, one of my favorite films or favorite horror films recently in the last couple of years was It Follows, which I think is one of my favorite films. I'm all right, thanks, mate. I can't eat peanuts, so I can't take in the nuts. Situation.
Are you allergic?
I'm not allergic. I just don't like nuts.
Right. Okay,
well, you know, peanuts are legumes, not nuts. It's like a pea or a chickpea.
It's all right. Four people can review the peanuts.
I like them.
So how many? How many?
I think it killed Emma based on the face she made.
I'll give them like 2.
No, I just had too many in a
Two.
row.
I liked it. 2 blueberries. Sounds like one of John's reviews. Right. We're going to go for these honey buns after you guys have chosen your next thing. But
what do you got for us, Hannah?
It's your turn.
I wouldn't call this necessarily a traditional thing, but last night Mrs. Ack and I watched 1408 because one of the channels is having a marathon of Stephen King movies. And I forgot Twiglets, all right? I forgot how good John Cusack was in that movie, even though the movie wasn't great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
where are my scissors?
Twiglets are like sticky things covered in Marmite. Love it or hate it with yeast.
These are you're gonna find these interesting.
I like them already because
it really does look like a stick you'd find in your yard, and I don't like Marmite, so here we go.
You're gonna hate these.
All right.
Okay, these are not horrible. I don't hate them, but I don't like them.
It tastes like what I think a chair would taste like. And I'm not saying that's bad. I also like it because it's a good mask food because I don't have to open my mouth very wide, so that's good.
On the bright side, like if I ever find myself in a girl who loved Tom Gordon situation and I'm out in the woods, I know I'll be able to eat sticks because like I can tolerate this.
I am giving it an Arthur. Because I don't know.
I love Twiglets, so I'm all for the Twiglets.
I do, but I don't think Acadia's face said King Arthur. I think it said
the Twiglets are abysmal, man.
Why are you being mean to Twiglets?
I think if we could send the Twiglets to America and they don't come back, that'd be brilliant.
They grew on me, Emma.
Okay, good.
He's branching out.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
hey.
Then what's the honey buns?
I want the honey buns.
Why don't we do these? Yeah,
let's do
savory.
Oh,
Potatoes.
The honey buns are a super American thing in terms of flavor profile, I think.
What is going on here? What is this infighting?
We're doing a double whammy.
All right,
double whammy.
Oh, where's double whammy?
Tell us about honey buns.
So the honey buns look very good. I'm going to crack these bad boys open.
Honey buns. Let me find them.
Ooh. Why is everything always wrapped?
Come in a box.
Why do they have their own
environment?
Surely these can't keep for long. That's madness.
Oh no, they would go through a nuclear war. Honey buns are actually from North Carolina, which is where I live. They were originally conceived in Greensboro, which is like an hour away. Honey buns are a bestseller, yada yada yada.
These are unbelievable. These are my favorite thing.
The reason I included them is because they're kind of like an unofficial currency in American prisons, and there have been actual cases of people like paying other prisoners in honey buns to murder other inmates. And like,
oh my God,
one public
currency
defender gave an interview where he said, in prison, a honey bun is like $1 million after his client murdered another teenager for a package of honey buns. Like you could pay cons in honey buns, I guess.
I would kill people for these. These are good.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? They are a bit like Yum Yums.
They are a bit like Yum Yums.
They're nice, but they're a bit too sweet for me, so it's a 3 blue.
I'm giving it 5.
But I give the chipsticks
Oh,
5.
they are nice.
Give me
They're
some,
like yum yum.
give me some chipsticks. Thanks.
Oh yeah, potato sticks.
Potato sticks are one of my favorite snacks ever because there's just the package is so small, but there's so many in it. Like I don't understand it. It's like the TARDIS. Like if you get it's ridiculous. I love them.
It almost feels like you're not eating food because they're so I don't know, they're fun.
Yep.
They're a fun texture.
It's like all the fried part. Like if you fried something and the little part that's like on the edge of it fell off, that's a potato stick. It's just the fried.
Well, I have to say,
So now I realize, like when Anna says, "No, I can't do such and such because I'm busy." Now I know it's doing things like writing extensive biographies for candy. So our research is top notch.
Lucy, what's your recommended horror film for Halloween?
Well, British viewers will know about Film 4, and The Witch is on, I think, next Friday.
Yeah, The Witch.
And that's
good.
a really good, super scary, but it's creepy
It's
and unsettling.
unnerving,
Yeah,
isn't it?
the way it's filmed really naturalistically, like with natural light and natural sound.
Natural witches.
It unsettled me, and it's a good film, and I recommend everyone watch it.
That's
That's
the new
on
one,
Netflix
right?
now, right?
The Vivitch with the 2 V's.
Yeah, The
That
Witch.
one?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very good. I would say it's in my top 5 horror films. I think that's a very good. Maybe.
Oh my god, I made Len's top 5
Already backtracking.
Yeah, but your top 5 changes all the time. You know it does.
But I think what you said about It Follows is like super scary.
It Follows is brilliant.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes.
I think The Witch is. So yeah,
The
watch
Witch
it.
is actually, it's funny that you said that, Lucy, because Mrs. Ack flew up last night and she was watching it on the flight. And apparently during a super scary part, the lady behind her, who apparently had never been on a plane before, reached through the seats and grabbed her because she was really mad that she had put her seat back. And so she was like, blah, and like threw her phone up in the air and everything like that. And then the flight attendant had to tell the lady, no, all the seats go back and yours goes back too. So stop grabbing the other passengers.
Oh my god, that is not good plane etiquette.
No, but she said that the movie was great and super scary.
It is scary. I recommend it.
Yeah. What about you, Em?
I'm a bit classic. The Exorcist.
Okay.
Scares the fuck out of me.
Bit much though, isn't it?
Bit much though, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I really like
Masturbating with
it.
a crucifix.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Live your life. You know, live your true
everyone's
self.
different.
Unbelievable.
Katie, help. Why is the camera stuck on me? The chat is complaining, and rightly so.
Try and refresh.
Like,
Someone say something.
I'm
Hello.
not doing
No one wants to see us, but why?
I think it's supposed to flip back and forth depending on who's speaking.
Oh, okay. There's a Katie. Yeah, like it was stuck on me, I guess, but I didn't do anything. I'm not in control.
Sure.
You just want all the limelight yourself.
Yep, that's it.
Well, there's a Katie again.
Someone watched The Witch last night. Day Meow. Really good. It is really good.
What are you guys going to eat next over there?
Yeah, what do you got for us?
Oh, you pick it, Katie. I picked the last one, and I didn't do a good pick.
Well, then I'm just going to go right for the flake bar because once I eat it, I can die in peace.
I skipped lunch for this, so I'm ready.
I don't know. This is not only a King Arthur. This is the I came back because you guys fucked it up so bad, King Arthur. It's like the which I think is probably going to be in like an hour.
Oh wow!
Given how the world is.
Not a mistake. I just dropped a bunch of flakes in my lap.
You will lose some flake. That is the downside of them.
It is flaky.
It is very flaky.
Not
Hence
if you
the
eat
name.
them over a big piece of paper and then make it a funnel and dump them back into your face.
That is exactly how it's done.
Yeah.
Oh.
I picked a sugar baby.
Yeah, we've gone for this little cute thing.
Yeah, really
Oh, thanks.
I don't know why. Like all your things are like funny words, and ours are all vaguely sexy. Like I don't know whether we started calling candy like honey bun and hey, sugar baby and stuff.
Yeah, and the bigger version of sugar babies are called sugar daddies, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that makes me uncomfortable.
What's in the sugar babies? I don't.
Caramel.
Well, unfortunately, because obviously they're not used to traveling, these sugar babies, and they seem scared to come out. So there you go.
there's-
So they're all The reason they're all stuck together is because they're basically just caramel.
Yeah.
And they're named after the song "Let Me Be Your Sugar Baby."
Really?
Yeah.
I gave these a 3.
They are
Very sugary.
They are largely unchanged since 1935 when they were come up with. So
They remind me of the of fudges.
How do you
We
know
have a
so much
chocolate
about
bar fudge.
sweet?
I think I might lose my
well,
teeth.
because when I packed this all up, I did all the research. I didn't know this
That's
much
very
before I
good.
made the box.
That is very good. I'm going to give them a 2. They're too sugary for me.
They're gritty.
They're
They are gritty.
too much sugar, not enough baby for Len. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Ew.
Classic, Len.
Sounds about right.
What are you guys going for?
Oh, okay, let's see here. Da-da-da.
Definitely. Not such an American thing. is
Hey,
it?
do you guys have English muffins in England? Or did we just make that shit up too? Oh, you do? Okay.
No,
So they
yeah.
just call them muffins?
I love English
Yes.
muffins. Okay, so I found some crumpets.
Oh.
You have to toast them though.
Yeah.
Can't eat
What?
them like
Wait, what?
that.
Don't eat them raw. You
Don't
have to
eat them.
toast
You
them.
cannot eat those raw.
You have to
Oh, okay,
toast
well, never mind. Never mind.
Well, then, can we do
Because
the
I
little
have a
pie thing?
toaster in my office.
Can we do this little pie guy?
Okay, yeah, let me find it.
What is it?
What is he?
I think it was a little mince pie.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, they don't have mince pies in America?
Do you not have mince pies?
No, absolutely not. What is mince?
Well, I mean, you can get them, but
You can
they're
make
not
'em.
tiny and adorable like this.
Okay. There's no
okay.
there's no shellfish in these, right? I know that sounds like a stupid question, but I will die on camera. Okay.
They're not actually. It's not actually minced meat. That's just what they call it. It's not.
Yeah.
meat.
It's not meat.
We have these at Christmas.
This is our Christmas food.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is.
Well, this is
I'm
adorable.
down with this.
It's a tiny
Oh,
pie.
I love mince pies.
My nana loved mince pie.
Try that.
I almost went for apple pies, but that's too.
What's the verdict on those mince pies?
I wish that I had sent Hannah fewer and kept more. That's my verdict.
It's a no. It's a no from me, guys. That's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I
It's just a lot.
I hate mince pies as well.
So
I love mince
disgusting.
pies.
I-
They're the best.
I hate mince pies as well, so I'm glad. And John does. I'm glad.
Yeah.
This is
Let's
good.
just
This is
say,
good news.
Hannah,
It's a
I think
lot
you
of-
should send
lot
the
of
rest back to
flavors.
Acadia. He's.
I'm in. You can just send them back to
Yeah.
me then, Hannah.
We don't make any.
Well, yeah, Jason is like just
You
slightly outside
usually
the
have-
door, so he's gonna try all this too. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Give him a mince pie. Get him on camera.
No, because then then we'll have to pay him if he shows his face. You know how.
That's true. That's true. We've gone for the most American thing that I think I could think of. Saltwater taffy. So we've never tried. We've actually never genuinely tried this.
Oh, well, good.
So I am
And we never will.
chomping at the bit, as John would say. Jesus, what is this?
Oh my god, how is it so many? Oh, wait, is that the wrapper? Is it that colour?
What?
We love
What is
excess
it?
plastic. So saltwater taffy, like supposedly some idiot toffee maker way back when accidentally substituted seawater for regular water when they were making taffy. It really is just chewy flavored gummy candy.
Open now.
I'm very intrigued.
I don't even know what taffy is, let alone.
Yeah, what is taffy?
Very popular on like the coast of the United States, especially like in North Carolina where I live. Taffy is just like stretched sugar and gum paste held together.
Yep.
with
everywhere. Oh, it sounds lovely.
John's just
Sounds like
gone
toffee.
full Hulk on the bag, so we've lost them all.
Oh, yeah. Prepare to
don't
have
worry.
your whole mouth stuck together for at least a minute.
Yeah, a lot of our candy. If you got a kid with a loose tooth, just throw basically anything we gave you in his mouth, and that tooth will be out in 2 seconds.
I don't know if I like this.
Right now.
I haven't
Look at
eaten it.
this.
What's that?
Look at that.
Your production
Look at
line
this.
needs to be looked at here. This is all over the place.
No, that's
Is that the autumn flavors one too? Like, is it the fall flavors package? Because I thought those would be extra gross.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, he likes it. Yeah. Okay. It is just.
It's so chewy. It's so chewy, but I like it.
It's like a
It's
Frutella,
actually-
but massive.
refuses
trick
to
of it
be.
is you expend more calories trying to actually chew it than they contain. So you're really losing weight the more you eat.
Yeah,
That's
and if
good.
you ever get like a tortilla chip really jammed in a gum or something, just chew a piece of taffy and everything you've eaten for the last 15 years will come out of your teeth.
Yep.
Oh, God. Oh God. John, what's your horror movie suggestion, mate, for Halloween?
Well, I would say, you know, the classic Halloween. But,
Yeah.
I know Hannah absolutely hates it.
Oh my
Hates
God,
it?
he
Hates
outed
it.
me on the internet. That was the
It's
secret.
very good.
Well,
How could you hate Halloween?
It's not that I hate it. It's just
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I just don't like it. It's not
so
my
I would
thing.
say. Yeah, I mean,
Because for one, the score of that film is obviously incredible and is one of the most iconic pieces of music ever written, I'd say. And as we said, the new one is out this weekend, right?
Woo!
It's out now.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it yet, I mean, we haven't seen it. We're going to go watch it this week. We're doing a review on it. What are you poking me with?
Dildos.
well, don't say that.
God.
You're so crass. But if I had to recommend another horror movie, Hellraiser.
Ooh.
Love Hellraiser.
First one, yeah.
Yeah, that freaked me out as a kid. Could like
Yeah, that is. I remember seeing that as a young kid as
absolutely
well. Yeah.
horrendous.
What is this? What is this?
Hot
Oh,
sauce.
Texas Pete.
Supposed to go on?
Yeah, it's hot sauce.
Hold up.
Which, despite
enough.
its name, was actually made in North Carolina. Some guy had a barbecue stand, and they needed a name that made people think, "Ooh, spicy."
So we're going to do some shots of some hot
Well,
sauce.
not, no.
Oh,
So,
Look.
fun fact, the original name of Texas Pete was going to be Mexican Joe, but they wanted it to be American, so they went with Texas Pete instead.
so they actually were less racist for a racist reason, which is
Right?
pretty epic when you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, yeah, it just doesn't work as well, Mexican Joe.
Yeah. I've seen something I like.
Here, Len.
Don't
What?
you can't do not.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not silly.
No, we're just gonna.
Oh, yeah,
Damn it.
okay. Don't drink like a bunch of it. Yeah.
Or I mean, or do. I'll boost the post if we.
Yeah.
I actually put this on sandwiches sometimes. I love Texas Pete.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'm
Right,
getting.
go then.
I'm nervous about this.
Go on, Len. He doesn't like hot food.
Oh, I like Texas Pete.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's spicy. It's good though.
Oh, that'd
That's
be good
nice,
on
yeah.
nachos.
Mm.
Might have some of that tonight.
good. Oh, good. I think I
Yeah.
put like at least 2 in there, so you can fight over them.
And it
Yeah.
stretches. I mean, but it'll stretch. It'll go.
Oh,
a,
yeah.
a little goes a long way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
What are you guys gonna go for next?
Oh, you picked the pie. I'm gonna pick something. Let's see
Yep.
here. Brr.
I'm just watching the rest of this flake bar and going, I can't eat it all because I have 500 more things to eat.
Mini rolls, which
Oh,
kind of
all
look
right.
like Swiss rolls, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Mini rolls are the best.
And it says mini roll massive joy. It's a pretty bold claim.
It's
That's not a
unbelievable.
word we use that often over here. Massive, but I like it.
Good.
Your labeling is great too. May contain nuts. We
All right,
don't
well-
know.
Yeah, it might do.
Damn it, mate! I got stuff all over my chair again. I'm gonna have like an ass full of chocolate when I'm done with this.
Tonight on Ass Full of Chocolate.
Oh, gluten-free and low in fat, this one.
The crew eats candy raw and unprepared.
Yeah.
Ew! I
Oh,
love it.
God.
Yep.
I'm on board. This is like if a Swiss roll wasn't made out of fake food,
Mm-hmm.
which the
But
Swiss
it is
roll
made
is.
out of fake food.
Well, your fake food tastes better than our fake food.
That's right.
Fake food, fake news. Right, so we're going to try Bitto Honey.
Oh,
There
geez.
he is.
Yes.
Look at this little fella.
Why is
You're
everyone-
really
Hi. Gluten-free and low in fat.
See,
Yeah.
I don't think they know
low in fat. Yes, it's just sugar, but there's low in fat. See, again, It's vaguely sexy, and Hannah apparently wants one of you to lose a tooth. What are you gonna? Did you send him any marathon bars, Hannah?
No, Len, there are peanuts in the bit of honey, so if you don't want to eat those, you might want to.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Good call. I'll
He's not actually allergic. He just doesn't like.
I'll observe you all eating the bit. Get away from me.
So there's just like tiny pieces of honey or tiny pieces of peanuts in them, I think. But they're like a candy depression, and they're sad and depressing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, these are great. I love them.
I don't like them that much.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of
They
Bitto
taste
honey.
like the filling of something that we.
They're like nougat.
Yeah.
Well, it's your guys' turn.
Oh, your turn, Acadia. Don't make me eat something gross again, though.
Arcadia, why don't you try the wine gums?
Ooh.
All right, the wine gums are coming out then. You got them. So now the backstory. Oh shit! I forgot that I have this whole other ghetto bag. So the wine gums. There was an incident while I was divvying everything up, and Hannah, this is full disclosure before you start jamming them into your gob. I may have opened the bag, and it may have exploded in a giant fountain of wine gums.
So there's Archie hair on these as well.
That I didn't know. Well, maybe. But the best part about it was subsequent to me sending it off to you, I found wine gums 2 times that I didn't catch the first time. I was like, oh, bonus wine gums.
Now, being that I have in-laws in Canada, I have had wine gums before, but I like wine gums, so yay.
Is there real wine in it?
No.
We wish.
Right?
Man.
Yeah. They're pretty good wine gums. They're pretty solid sweet.
This looks rather like a pickle, but it's not. It's just like a...
It's pickle flavored.
Ooh.
It's not really.
It's
I'm
not.
joking.
It's not pickle flavored.
Oh, hey, since the savory box has not made it yet because of customs, I don't know if I can get them here, but in Maine, they have pickle potato chips and ketchup flavored potato chips.
Yeah, we've had ketchup in this country.
I don't like that.
Walkers, yeah.
And I hate pickle.
We're gonna go on.
So can you keep those at home, please?
Fine with me.
Oh, don't worry, Acadia. They have pickle chips in their box.
No.
Yeah, they do.
You're amazing.
Oh my god, there's pickle chips. Okay,
I love
well,
pickles.
we'll go straight to the pickle chips then.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna like these.
It's topical.
I can't wait for the smell to just come out of that bag.
Mhm.
Oh, no, that's making me.
Tastes like McDonald's pickles.
Does it actually?
Look at her face.
I take those
You know
out.
what the problem is?
Oh,
It's
do
not
you?
the pickle, it's the dill. I hate dill.
Yeah, I don't really like dill.
Oh nah, these are.
Right. I'm gonna make this though.
I like it.
What is it? This is
So I feel you.
bad.
I quite like them.
I like them.
They're bad, mate.
No, they're not.
They're bad.
They're bad, mate.
I always went for the hot sauce.
Got very English
Wait, I
there.
wonder what they're
Like
with
I
the hot
am.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, put some hot sauce on one.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
here we
this is
go.
getting silly. This is look at that.
Now that I'm down with.
Yeah. So this is a thing that's pretty American, I guess, but like a lot of people dip their potato chips in the South in like hot sauce or ranch. And so that would be like a total thing that you would do at a lunch counter down here. Dip your chips in hot sauce or ranch.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
You guys have way more stuff than us, so I'm worried we're going to run out.
I know it's not our turn,
No,
but
we're not gonna run
I've seen
out. We have a
something
ton.
that's you won't. I think we're going to go on brand. There's some blueberry. Oh, there's some blueberry. I guess you guys call them crawlers.
Yes,
What-
from Krispy Kreme, and I know you guys do the blueberry system, so I sent those on purpose.
That's Krispy Kreme is the Krispy Kreme stores actually have a light on them that when the donuts come out of the oven fresh, they turn the light on so people know they can get them like super hot right out of the oven.
Yeah.
And that's another right from North Carolina where I live thing. They are officially North Carolinian.
Oh my god, these are good.
Yeah,
Down.
I love donuts.
What is this stuff? What is it?
It's a blueberry donut. It's delicious.
Why is it broken?
Well, because it's travelled a long way.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was meant to be or not.
I'm gonna have more of these, I think.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
I'm not 100% down with this.
That's fair.
Thanks for that.
Lovely.
This is delicious. This is delicious.
What's this like a dropping shit?
Good tea snack, you know. I thought maybe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're delicious. These are the best thing we've had. They're the best thing we've had.
Actually, no. Give me
5 blueberries to the blueberry crawlers.
Yay!
Oh, I think the moon pie.
Nah, for me, that's still on the
What
show.
about the honey bun?
And the honey bun was delicious.
No, not the honey buns. I kept it
Acadia?
to myself, but actually I wasn't pleased with the honey buns.
You want to find
A lot
these
of sugar.
Crawford's things?
Oh, pink wafers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it when the flavor of a thing is described as a color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, you taped these up good, Acadia.
I don't got a lot going on.
Now, I definitely remember eating something similar to these as a kid, but I think of these as an old lady food, like what your grandma or your great aunt has in her house, but you would never buy on your own.
100%.
Enjoy.
I like
There's
the
so
cream
many-
in it, though. That's good.
Yeah.
I just want to let everyone know that I'm feeling very shaky at the moment. The sugar is getting to me.
Why don't we have some savory? Why don't we have some Cheez-Its?
You need more
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Yes, that is what I
Oh,
need.
man. I'm actually a little jealous that I don't have any Cheez-Its here.
Well,
Yeah, but they're called sweet.
but we have these. These Jacob.
Oh, I know.
Sweet tea.
So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best thing that you've ever dressed up as for Halloween? Right?
Ah,
Huh.
oh, I know this.
Anyone in the chat, let us know what your best costume is as well.
There's no cheese.
Popcorn in there.
Popcorn?
It's a snack mix.
Oh,
Well,
I'm getting. Wait a minute, there's M&Ms in there as well.
yeah.
What? What is this?
Oh, this crap. I'm not sure about
What
this.
it is they make everything in the same factory and they sweep it up at night and put it in that box.
Well, I figured they already had cheddar crackers over there, so I'd send something weird.
Yes.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's weird.
I like them.
Yeah, so best costume, go to.
My best one that I ever did was I when I was in college, I shaved my head for some reason, and everyone kept telling me that I looked like I was should be in prison. So I took a cereal box and stuck a knife through it and took the little fun cereal boxes and put them on my shirt. And I was a serial killer. And it worked out perfectly because I didn't really have to do much. And it taught me that if you wear a mask all the time, you have a built-in costume and then you can just wear your regular clothes. So there's a little tip for everybody.
Classic.
Yeah.
My best Halloween costume was also in college, right around, I want to say when I was like maybe 19 or 20. Justin Bieber had kind of peaked in popularity and he had that haircut, but I had a pixie cut too. So I was Justin Bieber for Halloween.
Wow.
Oh, very, very, very good.
Yep. I shopped in the H&M little boys section and made my whole outfit. It was great.
Then arrested.
Then got arrested.
Oh,
yeah.
you know what? I'm going to change my answer because once I was a scarecrow and I went to a party and they made me leave because I was freaking some of the people out.
That's racist.
They said you either have to take, because I actually got like a burlap bag and made a real scarecrow head. And apparently I looked very off-putting and they were like, yeah, you're freaking out those girls over there, so you have to leave.
That's not on.
But the good thing about going to a party as a scarecrow is that you attract all the birds.
Oh, very good.
Well, yeah,
Very
so,
good. Very good.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense because that's the opposite of what a scarecrow does. But it doesn't work for the gag.
No.
So there you go.
Well, yeah, he was repelling all the birds, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
If I had John as a wingman, then it all would have been fine.
But certainly a wingman, I would have gone as a bird. So there you go.
Yeah, see?
It works.
Can we try cotton candy?
Oh,
Yeah, isn't it?
without
you know
even
when-
thinking, I've eaten like 4 of these. So these
Yeah,
are
see?
good.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
this is one I thought that the Brits would find disgusting because it's like a ton of preservatives and dyes.
They don't
love
have
them.
natural immunities to this stuff. They might.
In the bag like
The
that.
density of that stuff.
That is
Is it
how can
me?
This
something
is just sugar.
how can something come out of a bag like that?
I'm never gonna
That's
sleep again.
insulation. That's insulation. You put that in your
Yeah.
loft.
This goes in houses.
Hey,
Instantly warmer.
Oh my
just think
god.
how warm
It's
you'll
very
be on the
true.
inside.
There's so much sugar in this.
You took a massive chunk though.
It came like
Whoa.
this.
I hate to spoil it for you guys, but cotton candy is just spun sugar. It's literally just sugar. That's all it is.
Yep. Doris Morris.
Well, that'll be good for you, Len, seeing as you were getting a bit of a sugar rush there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
Len's gonna
sugar.
have a heart attack by the end of this, probably.
Yeah. I'm not in a good way with the sugars.
Someone
good
give the man some water.
Get the man some.
I
I've
think,
got a beer. It's all good. I'm gonna wash it down
Okay.
with this beer.
He's
The
safe.
other
Uppers,
help.
downers, uppers, downers, whatever.
Yeah.
I think you guys should try a savoury now. Maybe I'm not going to guide you. Who's next for choosing?
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna. I want mini cheddar because there was only
Okay.
one thing. There
Where'd
was only
mine go?
one thing that I got that Hannah didn't get, and I'm saving it up.
Oh, I hope it's not the one chips because I can't eat those.
Oh, that's right. You know what? You're right. So it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually have that in.
I
Okay. This is kind of just like a Ritz. Like the cheese flavor is not coming through, but I like them. They're not that cheesy though.
I think that they are the perfect amount of cheesy.
Like I want to put a piece of pepperoni on this cracker. It needs zhuzh.
That's a good shout.
You know what? I am fine with them just the way they are.
Baked, not fried.
Baked, fried, so very important.
Oh, well, yeah, they're good. I'm on board. Oh
And
no!
there's a quality guarantee too. I'm gonna call them.
Oh crap! I just lost a flake bar. Oh,
no.
Show's over.
You cannot lose flakes. That is madness.
Right.
Mm.
I think we're gonna counter with some cheddar and bacon potato snacks.
Yeah.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, they're making
the best part about that is if they use the word snack, no law applies to it. There's no, if you're going to call it this or that, it's just,
You were supposed to snack it. No wonder you're dead. All right.
Yeah, Fridays is like a terrible chain restaurant over here. So please,
We
enjoy.
have it here.
Yeah, we've got it.
And
We've
it's
got it.
terrible.
It's awful. I'm sorry that it's over there.
yeah, no, but their chicken fingers are exceptional. And I'm
These-
12.
5 out of
Jesus,
5,
man.
Blueberry.
I quite like it.
Fucking hell. Some for you, Len, some for Emma, some for Lucy, and then Len again.
Oh,
Jesus.
I like these.
I'm going to just focus on you guys because the unbridled joy that I'm seeing is just wonderful.
Garbage makes people happy. I mean,
Yeah, these
are they hot
brilliant.
wing flavored? I forget.
Cheddar and bacon.
Cheddar and bacon, the best.
Mm.
Yeah.
The texture of a disco.
So good.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, that's
Ah.
outstanding.
So funny.
They're
No,
a
I
Judd.
thought
They're a
I'll
Judd
put them
kind
away.
of.
Oh, Judd, yeah.
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 Sometimes that is better.
Sometimes cheddar and bacon is
Sometimes
better.
Jared is better.
Sometimes that is better. Well, we did our pet
Anyone
cemetery.
ever buried a person up there? Christ on his throne, no. Whoever would.
Yeah. When we were doing our pet cemetery podcast this week, just gone, Judd is my all-time favorite character. He is hilarious. His accent is just the best thing ever. And the film is laughable.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I didn't understand what the word triggered meant until I put it in the context of me listening to that main accent from Judd. it makes me so mad. He just sounds like an old, I don't know, like indigent. It makes no sense. It's terrible.
I know, but it's quite fun for us to replicate over here.
And also, it sounds spot on to us. That's exactly.
Yeah, and that's the way I assume
sound
that
like.
everyone from Maine sounds like now.
No. You just wait until King Con, then I'll learn you.
Well, I'm inviting. I mean, is the guy who played Judd? Is he still knocking about, or is he?
No, he's dead.
I think
Is
he's
he?
dead. Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Oh, we
Well,
could have
let me
invited him down.
Yeah,
It's not confirmed.
that'd be a good get.
Oh, I'd be the best.
Dead guy?
He was in the month.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was in the
yeah, but
Munsters, and he was the judge in My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, good
I love that
There you
movie.
Yeah, good for-
Variety.
Right, yeah. He's definitely not typecast,
Okay,
is he?
Usually, honestly, these things are like, oh, did he just die? He died in 1993. He like died making that movie practically.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
I'll bet
Well-
my life I do a good accent. Oh, I fail.
Oh, rest in peace, Judd.
Well,
Yes.
Len, there's a 300-calorie moon pie
Oh,
here.
God,
Do you want to
mate.
give it a go? or-
You know
You
what?
love moon pies.
I do love moon pies.
He
But
loves it.
at the moment, I'm in a delicate way.
Yeah. Why are you shaking?
I
Man?
don't know.
What's wrong with you?
So much sugar, mate.
Jesus. Have more beer.
There's
Small
enough
beer.
for everybody to have one of the big ones, I think.
I don't think that the beer pushes the sugar out of you. I'm just saying. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying.
Well, I am a doctor, and
I think we should try these.
Fair enough.
Yes! Those are
Yeah,
weird.
you
I
guys
don't
have
even
to
know what
learn.
those are.
Hershey's Gold, peanuts and pretzels.
What?
caramelized cream.
Open it.
Hershey's is shit, no?
I've never had Hershey's.
Shit, I think.
Right,
Probably, maybe compared to your like good chocolate, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Wait, I like
Well-
Hershey's.
You
Hershey's
should have some
Kisses
good
are right.
chocolate in there.
You should have some very good chocolate in there.
I actually have a fun little anecdote about Hershey's chocolate. You will notice a little sour undertone to it. It's not bad in any way or anything like that, but where it comes from is Hershey, Pennsylvania is not near basically anything, and the milk deliveries to where they made the chocolate were always a little bit late, so the milk wasn't bad, but it was towards that side of the scale. And once things improved, they said, okay, now we're going to use super fresh milk, and people were like, hey, this doesn't taste right, so they actually went back.
no.
And yes.
Ew.
What? Jesus.
I'm 50-50 on this.
You can't eat it, can you?
It's okay. It's not that sweet.
I don't like
But
peanuts.
not
in
because
chocolate.
I do. Reese's
You
Pieces.
just don't like nuts.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
You
I
can't
like
taste the
chocolate.
nuts then.
They're crunchy though.
Don't worry about it, mate.
I'm not worried.
What are your guys' favorite? Because obviously we're doing this retrospective every 2 weeks. What recommend us to do after Misery? Because we always have a bit of an argument about what we're going to do. So we want some suggestions about Stephen King adaptations, film adapt Misery.
How old does it have to be?
It can be it can be any adaptation, old, whatever. It doesn't have to be new.
Fine. You guys have to watch Dreamcatcher then. I unironically like Dreamcatcher. Okay.
They're our friends.
I just do.
It's shit.
It's
It's
fun
shit.
shit.
Damien Lewis is in it. Donnie Wahlberg's in it, and he's meant to have Down syndrome. Like,
What?
it's not good.
What?
Well,
Not
yeah, he's
spoiler
supposed to
warning.
be handicapped in some way. Yeah, I don't know, but
In
he's
the book.
actually
Donnie
he's
Wahlberg
actually an
getting
alien.
typecast.
He's actually an
With
alien.
Down syndrome.
I'm up for watching a sort of science fiction.
Spoilers.
King. Yeah, why are you
John
spoiling?
Carter with it.
Who's spoiling
It's
Dreamcatcher?
from the 1980s, man. Come on.
Right, but
Oh God! Well,
I would have said, from a movie adaptation standpoint, I think Jackie said it in the chat. If you're going to do a movie, I would say Christine.
yeah.
But if you want to, and Damiel said that in the chat, if you want to get into something, then watch the Stand miniseries.
Oh,
because-
yeah.
It is such a every 90s person that was even remotely famous is in it, and
Yeah.
they got some rando nobody to be flagged, which has bugged me to this day. Like, I don't.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, I remember watching it when I'd love to rewatch that.
It's rank.
Because some of the casting, making Rob Lowe Nick Andros, I thought was amazing. You know, it's because, you know, when you read a book, especially when you read it when you're young, you're filling in what you think the people look like.
Yeah.
And some of them they just nailed.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good one for us to do. Might have to do a couple of. Actually, we could just do one podcast on that. The Stand. I'd love to do that one. Actually,
that's
so
one of those things where if you're flipping around the channels and it's on, then you just stop and watch it because whatever else you were going to do that day is blown.
There you go. That's what we're doing. Then Misery, then The Stand. So decided. Thank you for the help.
I missed.
And it's like, what about Dreamcatcher?
We'll do Dreamcatcher after.
Dreamcatcher if you want.
Hilarious. It would be hilarious. That would be entertaining podcasting.
Yeah.
I think you guys should try some dairy milk chocolate.
Ooh, treat time.
Now, Acadia, do you live anywhere near a world market? Because I can get these, and I do.
Mrs. Act does in Matthews.
Warning.
Wait, are they the swirly ones or just the regular squares?
I think there's
Squares.
squares.
Remember, I've got.
I love it.
Squares, Acadia.
They're the square. All right.
Yeah, squares. Yeah, that's some good chocolate.
Jesus.
Actually, no.
It's very smooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
like you guys have ingredients that were replaced by chemicals in our land.
They do.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to sort out what we've had.
Yeah, we're just sorting through the remaining items, which there are a lot of. So I don't think today.
No.
So what we're trying to do is we are trying to choose the items that we are going to try or look the most enticing.
Yeah.
For us right now.
Pixie sticks.
Right.
So, this is what Ron
Hold
talked
on,
about in
let's-
Simpsons.
We'll put it to a vote.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
Pixie sticks
Yeah.
or pretzel pieces hot buffalo wing
Pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks.
from Snyder's of Hanover.
I'd go with Pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Grandad have them in The Simpsons. And they go mad, don't they?
I think this is going to send me into the sugar coma.
On a sugar round. That's items there.
Acadia,
Yes.
have you ever covered the Pixie burger on the Strange Book?
No.
Ineffective.
Oh no. Yes, I did actually. Yes, for the Halloween.
At
The
opening.
dumbest
Are you still there?
criminal in the history of criminals.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
they're
there's
still
a
there.
stutter.
Hello.
Can you see us? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so some guy tried to murder his kid with a pixie stick to collect on his life insurance. He poisoned pixie sticks with arsenic.
One.
Right.
I think the Brit satellite feed is wavering.
Yeah, I think their internet's bad.
Ooh.
I can hear them sort of though.
The fun part about the pixie stick murder for me was he couldn't even manage to find a house that was giving out actual pixie sticks to sort of cover it.
That's like the Tylenol murders. I listened to a podcast about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear us now?
Yep.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Good. I think we just had a slight internet issue because I don't know why, but sorry about that.
That case, he just took the pixie stick, opened it, put poison in it, and then just folded it over and stapled it shut. And the cops were like, "Which house did you get the pixie sticks at?" And he was like, "Oh, Larry's house." And they're like, "There's no Larry in this neighborhood. You're going to jail."
There's no Larry. That was a test.
And he did end up poisoning a couple other pixie sticks though that he gave to other people's kids, but nobody else ate them. Thank goodness.
Well, who would? I mean, I know it was kind of years ago. Who would just eat a hastily handmade treat? Like it's not.
People used to eat like homemade cookies that people would give
Yeah, but
out
it would be
when they
like me going,
trick-or-treated.
"Here you go, kids. Take this. Everything's fine."
That is sort of what we're doing today.
That
to
is
be honest.
literally
Yeah,
what
well, that's true.
Yeah. They're all
So now-
meticulously packaged. I couldn't get into any of that stuff.
Can we do this one, Hannah?
Yeah,
Because
what is it?
Oh god, they've
It's
got
the-
the Battenberg.
Oh, gross.
Oh, Battenbergs.
Yup.
What do you
the
mean?
cross section of
These
it is
ones?
adorable.
Yeah, Battenbergs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hip line.
How do I get in here? What'd you do?
Would you open the box?
It's a box.
Yeah.
No, Acadia taped over it like a lot. So
What's in the box?
Yeah. It's in the box. Okay. I'm freaked out. They're like shiny.
Yeah.
This is my first legitimate King George. Like,
There's
Wait,
like a
now
little
this is
checkerboard pattern.
Yeah, gross.
this is the snack equivalent of taxation without representation right here, and I'm not eating any more of it.
Why do you not like that? Is madness. They're delicious.
I hate them.
I hate them.
What is wrong with you?
It's madness.
You said angels like.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is awful.
Why is it
what
bad?
have
It's
you
delicious.
wrought?
It's disgusting.
They're
So
disgusting.
good.
No,
It
they're
tastes
not.
like
Oh,
I don't know. It tastes like medicine inside too much sugar, and
Yes.
the
Come
texture is weird. I don't know. I'm not
Well.
a fan.
You're spot on, Hannah. You're correct.
Ugh.
it is medicine.
They're good for you, those things.
It tastes like cough syrup candy.
What are the individual cube things?
Yeah,
Why are they different
flavor?
colors? What do those represent?
They're just trying to be a bit arty with it, trying to give it a bit of life, bit of
Banksy.
character. Yeah, like Banksy, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so what the heck? Checkered sponge sandwich with an apricot filling wrapped in almond flavored paste.
Apricot.
Is it?
Apricot.
Apricot.
Oh well, here in the United States, it's an apricot, but
What?
Get out of town. I
Get
know.
out of here.
No matter
I'm
what
serious.
country it is, I don't know what they taste like because I don't think I ever ate one. So maybe it tastes exactly like it.
it's the little things that mean the
They can
most.
fuck right up.
Like an exceedingly good cake from Mr. Kipling. Who's Mr. Kipling? I'm gonna take him out.
Oh, no.
No.
How
He
dare
is a
you.
national treasure, and you will not speak ill of Mr. Kipling.
Is he
Mr.
like
Kipling
the Mrs.
is-
Fields of Great Britain? Mrs. Fields is our cookie lady.
Like everybody's granddad.
He's
Mr.
on
Kipling,
Attenborough.
it's
Yeah.
He is
exceedingly good
Attenborough.
cake.
It's like David Attenborough. You just can't criticize.
Oh,
David
then he has to stay.
Oh, I love him. David
Yeah.
Attenborough is my favorite.
Yes,
So I guess
so-
it's supposed to taste like apricots. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah,
get
but you
that.
know what? I love David
Uh,
Attenborough too, but I'm not going to ask him to whip me up a fucking cake. Like, tell me about what those birds are doing over there, Attenborough. Just stop, get out of the kitchen. That's how I feel about these.
He's cooking the birds.
What is
Oh.
acidity? There's acidity regulator in here. What even is that?
Oh.
Acidity regulator. There's acid, but also acidity regulator, which is an ingredient. I don't know.
It's to regulate the acid.
Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's the local experts. On
At least they spelled color the right way on the back of all this. I prefer the OUR spelling of color, to be honest.
Oh, of course you do. Oh my god.
Okay,
You
yeah.
spell check with a Q.
No, I don't do
'Cause-
that. But I do spell theater, THEATRE.
Oh.
So we've got something here
Yeah.
that John is cradling.
I'm excited about it.
Show the
Oh,
people,
so I think it's me. I think the little fella here.
little fella.
Aw,
Look,
it's the pumpkin pie M&Ms.
that,
Yeah,
that
I
was the
see
face.
you.
That was the face I made when I heard apricot. I think we should try this.
Yeah, I sent every flavor of M&M I could find, and I
And-
hunted around.
The amount of M&M flavors you
What
have
is it really
amazes
nice,
me.
man?
It
But
amazes.
you know, honestly, to be fair, Len, this is I mean, Hannah, I'd say in the last 5 years, maybe, because before that it was plain or peanut. Like they did not branch out at all.
Yeah, unless you went to that big store in New York or something. Although I
Yeah.
guess those are just different colors. But yeah,
Yeah.
now we have a ton. Are they good?
I love
What
them.
do you mean?
Leon, you're so fussy.
I am fussy.
It just tastes like.
Come on, no nuts, Len. Just eat it.
They're nice. I like them.
I don't like them.
Why?
That's
5 blueberries. from Apple.
5 from Emma. Wow.
Yeah, I'm down. I love pumpkin.
I like
Hate
it.
it.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Oh, it's not good. That.
Yeah, no, I'm in.
I like it.
So,
I'm not eating them.
Well, there's like 16 other kinds of M&Ms. I'm sure
Yes.
Len will like something.
I like crispy M&Ms. Are my favorite. So
Yeah, they are good. Minty ones are good too.
minty.
Yeah, minty.
Ah,
Okay, you guys should try something nice now. So the other chocolate.
what was
Okay.
it?
Really one?
is it the
Yeah.
Galaxy?
Yeah.
Smooth?
Yeah, Galaxy's
You're pushing
decent.
that, and I was like, you stop pushing that. All right,
Mm.
just one side, I guess.
So now, Len, I was thinking about Hannah not the original Halloween not being one of her favorites.
Yeah.
What do everybody think is a staple of Halloween that just really shouldn't be? Because it's like that way with Christmas movies. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to watch this every year, but it's really not that good.
Yeah.
I
What would be a good
I'm not
example?
a huge fan of that Trick or Treat movie. It was I don't know, what was it, 10 years ago now? That introduced that new character. It was like an anthology. All of a sudden, that's some kind of staple, and I didn't think it was that great.
What is this Trick or Treat film?
I don't know it.
We don't know this Trick or Treat
No, I
film.
don't.
I'm not
It's
sure
called-
either.
Okay.
It's Trick, like apostrophe R Treat. I think
Oh.
I'll have to check if it's on Netflix.
Never seen
Has
That's called Massive
it's an anthology with sort of an undercurrent story in it, and I guess my problem with it is that the individual stories are uneven. Like some of them are really good and some of them are just terrible.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't think I've watched this.
I hadn't seen it. I need to check this out as
No.
well.
Yeah.
Really? It was in that little brief period of time when Anna Paquin was like hot and popular because she
Oh,
was
it
in True Blood and the X-Men.
Yeah,
It's from like 2008. So
Yeah, I knew it about 10 years ago.
yeah. Haven't seen it. Maybe I'll look at it. I don't know.
yeah, but what are bad horror films, guys, that you would say?
Leprechaun.
The Leprechaun is terrible. That is fair.
That is bad.
That is bad.
I was 11 years old
Yeah.
when I managed to go to. We didn't have Blockbusters in the slum that I grew up in. We had a Mr. Videos,
Mr. Video.
and in Mr. Videos, the Leprechaun, which is a 15, was the first 15 that I managed to get. And I
Yeah.
think he just gave it. I mean, I look like a baby now, let alone then. I think he just sympathy just went, go on, no one else is going to rent that.
No one else can rent that.
So yeah,
That
So
like
that is-
13? A 15?
15. Yeah,
15, yeah.
yeah. That's absolute garbage. That film, and offensive as well.
It is offensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so offensive when you
Yeah.
actually look at it.
Oh, throw your shoes at him! Throw your shoes. He's Irish, so he loves to shine shoes. That'll put him off.
And he's like, oh, yes, I'm clear. My whole family's drunk and they talk about how oppressed they are.
Coming to get you. Utterly
Now,
ridiculous.
but the one thing that you did get to do was you saw Jennifer Aniston's nose in its original form. Because I
I've
think
never
she
thought about that.
15.
Which is, yeah.
used her leprechaun money to get a nose job.
She never looked
Well,
back.
they do have pots of gold, don't they? So,
Well, there you go.
you know, just
We're gonna
saying.
get sued by Jennifer Aniston now.
I hope
Yeah.
We love you, Jen.
Jen, if you're watching, let us know in the chat. It's John's apology.
So you guys already know that like I'm not that crazy about Halloween. I'm not crazy about Friday the 13th either. I just couldn't care less about watching it again. I saw it. It's fine. It's like a fine movie, but I have no desire to like rewatch it every Halloween, like a lot of
Yeah.
people do.
I think it's shit, to be honest.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
None.
I think, and I think Nightmare on Elm Street is shit
That
as well.
is ludicrous.
Yeah, I genuinely do.
Nightmare on Elm Street is excellent. It's
Freddy and Jason, garbage.
yeah, Freddy
They're
versus
like-
Jason, garbage.
No, they're both garbage.
No, Freddy Krueger and Jason are like iconic
Bateman,
characters.
Jason Bateman.
they're iconic
Freddy
characters.
Krueger doesn't. I never thought he was scary though. I don't know.
Right?
That's what I mean.
Jason Bateman. Have you seen Teen Wolf 2?
Jason Bateman might be more scary than Freddy Krueger.
I
Now,
know Jason.
and maybe I may think that way though because of the Will Smith on his very first album when he was just the Fresh Prince. Look it up on Spotify. He did a song about Nightmare on Elm Street.
Huh.
Did he?
It's
Yeah.
Yes, it's amazing, and it'll ruin the movie because one of the lines is he wears the same hat and sweater every single day, and even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway.
Oh God.
Ooh, burn!
Oh God.
Yeah.
Will Smith's rapping is so like family friendly and delightful.
Well, and to be fair, he was like 17 when he wrote it, so you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, his rapping, like even later, was like, "Go outside and help your mom rake the leaves." You know, it's just all
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's never-
wholesome. You know? So,
Right.
Can we do
Other-
their
do
You want to
what?
try?
Oh, by the way,
big-
I ate the Galaxy and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Halloween movies,
That kind of slipped by during the conversation, but
Yeah.
oh, that was good.
It was really good chocolate.
Go on then.
I really want to try these.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mostly because it says hot buffalo wing, artificially flavored sourdough hard pretzel.
Oh shit! It says wing. Why would it? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Buffalo wings.
Singular wing.
No, yeah, but you don't do
Can you
that.
open it, please, ma'am?
Plural, man.
Yeah, that is true.
I didn't write
I'm
it.
just saying.
Well,
I'm looking into the chat. Blair Witch is overrated, according to.
whoa.
Yeah, massive.
No, I love Blair Witch.
Blair Witch is. I
Blair
mean,
Witch is one of the best films.
I think doing what it
People
is.
don't look at it in context, like when it came out and what it did.
Yeah.
It was
It changed the game.
hugely influential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Nowadays, we're all jaded, but like it was great. It was a great horror movie when it came
Yeah.
out.
When I first saw that, I was very young and it terrified me. And like you said, it was revolutionary because they filmed it in like 8 days. They filmed it and edited it so quickly. The turnaround
good.
was insane. And there was that mystery and aura around the film when it first came out. Like
Right.
that sort of, is this real sort of attitude? And people were genuinely questioning the authenticity of the film, which was a bizarre thing. But I love it. I absolutely love it.
It
I
was
like
also
Blair Witch,
that was the first ever what would be considered now a viral advertising campaign using the internet, because they threw up, you know, people talking about the legend of it, and people, I mean, what was it, 1999? No one knew the difference. If it was on the internet, either everything was a lie or everything was true. But I contend that when people talk about the Blair Witch Project, and they say how great it is, they mean the last 15 minutes of the Blair Witch Project, because the whole beginning of it is just people arguing about maps.
But that's what gets
Building
you.
it up.
But that slow build just really culminates in that terrifying 15
I
minutes.
love that film.
And I liked the interviews at the beginning that gave the story context too. I thought that was.
Has anyone seen the latest iteration of Blair Witch that came out? I think it was 2 years ago.
No.
What?
That one sucked ass.
Yeah, so it's the same.
New one came out.
It's the same story essentially. They're trying to expand the mythos. I think it's like the brother of the main girl in the first one. He goes to try and find her, but they just do exactly the same tricks. But now they, instead of using like a camera, they're using like GoPros and drones, and it's like just literally updating it like to 2016 at the time. It was hilarious. Still found it quite scary though, to be fair.
Any good?
No, but the Blair Witch just I think the Blair Witch is always going to be scary for me.
Me too.
It's always going to be scary for me.
Yeah.
I can't.
I will admit, if I went into a basement and saw my friend staring in the corner in a creepy way when I thought somebody was chasing me, I would poop. But other than that, it's just.
Do you not do
just
that?
You know?
Do you not do that to like scare people sometimes? Sometimes, like for example, my mum's terrified of the Blair Witch, so sometimes when I know she's going to come in, me and my brother play a prank on her, and we've done that before. We've just been standing and looking in the corner.
That's horrible.
And she's
I love that.
That would that's triggering right there. That would.
I love it. That's
My
hilarious.
brother also goes to extreme lengths. One time he hid in my mum's wardrobe. This is like at 11 p.m. midnight. He hid there for like 20 minutes till she was pretty much asleep, and then burst out with like a fake knife to scare her. I have never heard the noise. My brother's a bit of
You are
a trickster.
terrible, terrible children. Mrs. Len, if you're watching, turn it off because he does not deserve to be watched the way he treats you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
So, what'd you guys think of the wing pretzels?
they're
I like them.
they're all right.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
Len doesn't like them because they're mildly spicy.
I love spicy food.
Don't.
I love it.
No, you don't.
He's always
I
saying
could
that's not
outspice
true.
you, mate. I could outspice you. Ooh.
All right, dinner tomorrow then.
Okay. We've got our Walking Dead podcast tomorrow, so we can't do that. But yeah,
Well,
I'm sad that I can't. I wish that I had been cooking these crumpets the whole time. Like, what are we gonna do with? Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Microwave them?
They're a lovely treat.
No,
you put them in a toaster.
and then put butter on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put what on them?
Butter.
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 Marmalade. What are we in Buckingham Palace? We're not fucking marmalade.
I love marmalade.
Basically, I'm in exile in New York, so I can only shop at the drugstore and the gas station. Those are the two places that I can get to.
And a grill or a toaster.
All right.
Glorious melted butter, toasty crumpet.
Well, I doubt we're going to get through all of our stuff. But what have you guys got left?
I want to do the there's two that I had my eye on, and then I'm gonna do my special chips, the special Acadia chips. So Hannah, you pick one, and I hope you pick the one I want you to pick.
Right.
I mean, I've only got 2 things left, I think.
Now
Yeah.
you've got Fig Newton-y things, and then you've got things in wrappers.
Okay. So here, fig rolls. They were on my desk because
Yeah.
I prepped to.
Fig rolls are great.
Big rolls are
I
gross.
love fig rolls.
Terrible.
If you like,
I'm guessing these are just kind of like fig Newtons, which we have, you know, yeah,
Well,
which I like. So I'm
I
ready.
don't like mince pies, and obviously you didn't either. But I like fig rolls, so you might hate these or love them. So there you
Wait a
go.
minute. Are you telling me that mince and fig are the same thing?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
No,
Really?
it's the spices
Oh,
in the mince pie that got me, not the fruit.
Yeah.
All in one.
No.
Ah!
There you go.
there you go. You see,
Is
I'm
it
a huge fan. I actually dunked it in my mince pie dip because I can only eat it a little bit at a time because
Terrible.
I can't
Life hack.
I can't fit the pie through my mask. So for the Patreon, you'll see me fitting all the large things in my.
Patreon mask.
That's right. If we actually put all the stuff in a Patreon that we said would be in the Patreon, we would all be millionaires.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice? But yeah, 2 thumbs up on the fig rolls. I like that they're a little
Yep.
crunchy too.
Did they taste like fig Newtons?
They taste better than fig Newtons, to be
Yeah,
honest.
they do. They genuinely taste better than Fig Newtons. The surrounding part is better.
Yeah, it's much
The
better.
fig is better, and I guess what we would call the Newton is better.
Ah, the Newton is better. Yeah.
Yes, that's good Newton. So now, do you guys have anything left?
Oh, they
Oh,
got
they
a
did a
ton
lot.
left.
You got loads.
we literally have about 40 items left, so we can't do them all, obviously. So we just. Why don't we choose our last item?
Yeah.
We'll choose our last
While
item.
you're doing that, those Sour Patch.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
6 different kinds of Sour Patch Kids.
I want the most sourest of the kids.
You are the
I
most
want
sour.
That,
Classic Len.
I want the sour kid that didn't get to be a sugar baby because he
Yeah.
was so bad.
Find the Sour Patch Kids Extreme. I think that's what they are. Is the sourest Sour Patch Kid.
So now, while they're divvying up their pucker monsters, what do you guys all think of the original Wreck, the Spanish?
love it.
So
Movie
scary.
Love it.
it's horrible.
That is maybe the scariest movie I've ever seen. I
Yeah.
think.
Good one.
Yeah, I love that
Super
movie.
horrific.
I might watch that tonight as well. I
No,
love
I
that
can't-
film.
Scary films, I have to be in the right mood. Sunday is
Yeah,
not
I
a
do.
scary film day.
Oh, it certainly is.
No, meh. Very scary.
I like these.
Yeah, they go.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I
does
like
the
them. They're
chocolate
not that sour.
Don't you do that, Len. The box has gone sour.
The box has gone sour.
Oh, wait, do you want these?
That ground up there sour, make that ground.
Sour Patch Kids Fire.
Yeah, I have no idea what those are, but yeah, have at it.
What?
Calories.
The soil of a man's heart, Lewis, is stonier than that ground.
Don't you do it, Lewis.
Let's just quote Judd for the rest of the show.
Yeah, no. And just ask questions that the answer, Christ on his throne, no. Whoever would is a acceptable answer.
Fire. Why are these called fire?
Ooh.
These are good.
I bought it because it sounded
Fire.
weird.
Straight fire.
You're the hype man, Len. You tell us why it's called fire.
I don't know. They're not as hot. They're not as hot as I thought they would be.
Watermelon, gross.
Ground gone sour. Right.
All right, so we're back with Mr. Kipling. Candy
Yay!
reviews.
Yes. Oh, this is. I've been waiting. I'm so glad this is the end. They're so fancy. I don't know which kind to like. There's brown, yellow, and pink.
Fondant fancies.
Which
Delicious.
color are you
What
going to
color?
eat? I'll eat a different one.
Eat pink.
Okay.
I'm eating pink.
Jesus.
I'll eat a pink French fancy.
That's so
Oh,
good.
it just sounds so aristocratic.
Salacious. Oh, sure, that too. All right, here we go.
Oh my.
That's a sugar overload right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Wow, that's
teeth
really-
fell out.
Yeah.
Those are sweet, but they're good.
It was worth it. Oh, that's good stuff.
That's good.
That is
That's
fancy.
not a. That's not a like
Sorry, Mom.
eat these and then shake a bunch of people's hands snack either. That's some sticky stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
problems.
I didn't notice the change to fondant fancies. It upsets me.
That rolled out. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Why?
good.
What do you mean? We don't have the original kind?
No, they used to call them French fancies, but they've changed it to fondant fancies either because
They didn't change it because
Oh.
of Brexit. It's just
But it says
Because
French.
screw
French
France.
Fancies is the brand one, and Fondant Fancies is non-brand.
Oh,
Everything about Brexit, you know.
Well, I don't know.
Brexit.
Well,
all right. I want to make sure you guys got all the North Carolina stuff out of it. Like one big jar of peppermints. Please get the jar of peppermints out of there because I think they're
yeah.
going to be shit, and I want to watch you eat them.
oh God.
Yeah,
It's-
those are from North Carolina, and they're bad. Eat one.
What do they do? What are they?
I like peppermint.
They're just chalky after dinner mints, but the stripes are painted on by hand. That's the whole
really?
thing.
They're creating jobs. Terrible, tedious
Okay.
job.
Small hands.
they paint them by hand, really, Hannah.
Yep, that's their whole deal. The stripes are put on by hand.
Jesus.
Why would you say that?
By children in China. And then they send them back to
God.
By toothless children in the South.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're crunchy.
I love them.
The texture's bizarre.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a peppermint cream.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. This
really
is
How
bizarre.
don't they like them?
Very nice.
That,
Oh.
They're creamy. Like peppermint creams, yeah.
I don't like them.
Yep, they're bad. I hate them.
Oh, I love them. I'll eat them all.
Well, there's
What is the texture? What is that texture?
Charlie's face.
This is awful. That is awful, man.
No, it's like chalk, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's like I'm eating chalk.
Exactly. It's like they made it out of a tiny piece of chalk.
Emma.
correction. Delicious chalk. That's what you're eating.
No.
Ridiculous, man.
What's happened to that one? Look.
Oh, just their production line, that is madness.
There's no quality control to speak of.
Yeah, there's
clearly.
No. Because really what it is they have people holding paintbrushes over a conveyor belt. So each stripe is done by one person.
That's
Yeah.
like a worker's tooth there. Just
Oh,
like,
no!
ooh.
So now, this is a great question in the chat while you guys enjoy your chalk.
Oh.
Question for the group from Day Meow. Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloween movie, Christmas movie.
Five.
It's a perfect November film, really. The segue between two holidays, as you would call them.
There you go.
I think it is more Christmassy. I always watch it at Christmas.
Yeah, I do watch it at Christmas
Nightmare
time.
Before Christmas.
Oh, no, it's a Christmas film. 100%.
I would agree.
Christmas.
Voted.
Also, I don't like that movie either.
What do you mean?
Do you like any movies?
Oh yeah, no. Let me explain. It traumatized me as a child, and then when I watched it, like it scared the shit out of me as a kid. And then
Yeah.
I never watched it again until like last year, and I'm just
I used to watch it on repeat, and we used to rent it out of the library And I used to watch it every day when I was like 5. And my granddad was like, what is she watching with these zombies and skeletons? But I was obsessed with it.
Here, Lucy, do you want to read a book? No, the film
This
again.
is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
One of
your face spin?
And then, like, the semi-emo kids that I used to hang out with in high school, everyone just, like, idolized Jack and Sally, and it got on my nerves. So
That's what it was. That's everything traces back to high school Hannah. Old Jackie Torrance flavor Hannah, writing on her jeans probably in pen.
There was a girl I went to school with who would be like, you know, my boyfriend and I, we're just like Jack and Sally. We'd survive anything. Well, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. This is a kid's movie and you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the accurate response, Hannah.
Yeah.
So now, in order to make sure that Hannah didn't die, either this was an accident or Emma is the queen of all.
It might not have real shellfish in it. I just don't want to risk it.
No, you shouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
Risk it.
I'll make Jay eat them.
What?
Well, it does say 100% Great British potatoes.
It doesn't smell like shellfish though.
Whoa,
It says
like
it.
No, prawn cocktail.
It also says on it no MSG, and that reminded me. My nana who loved mince pies. You know, everybody has the spice rack in their in their house, whatever like that. She actually had one that just said MSG. It was right next to the cinnamon.
No, is this supposed to taste like the sauce that you dip the prawns in, though? Like the cocktail sauce? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Check it, Hannah. I don't want you to, like... No, please don't die on screen.
It'll be fine.
There needs to be some jeopardy in this live cast.
Yeah, no, you either need to love it, you either need to be completely fine or die. Nothing in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel like anaphylactic shock is like...
Oh, it says allergy advice. Made in a factory that also handles milk, wheat, gluten, barley, soya, celery, and mustard. What the fuck is allergic to mustard?
A lot of people are, apparently.
Huh. I don't like mustard, but I'm not...
It says suitable for vegetarians.
There you go, sorted.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like them.
Vegetarians, then.
I like them, and I did not think I would like them at all, and I like them a lot. I'm a fan. And I also feel like
Hannah's eating them. She's eating them.
Oh my god! Suitable for vegetarians. Oh my god, this is scary.
Yeah,
For cocktail seasoning.
this is seriously, that's good.
She's dead.
That's the best savory thing that we got. Like, wow.
They're kind of vinegary. Like, it's not bad. I'm not like, they're not my favorite thing I've eaten today, but they're good.
Nice.
And you like them.
They're definitely my favorite savory thing. And
Oh wow.
I want you guys to know that even though I screwed up the shipping, because when Mrs. Ack went to the shipping store, she's texting me and she's like, yeah, he said it would be $10,000. And I'm like, well, that seems alarming. So stop. But I want to give you a little taste of what's coming, because it is coming, even if we don't do a show about it. You're getting...
Bread in a can.
That's brown bread in a can.
Oh,
I was not kidding. It's a thing.
Oh, yeah. And guys, at the bottom of your box, there's like classy combos, peanut butter flavor, if you want to try them. Pretzels filled with peanut butter in there, but they're fancy.
Oh, these any more in.
These things.
Yeah.
I don't like.
But those are
those
are off-brand combos, though. Not the real deal.
Open it. John can't open it.
Hands again.
It's all right. Fuck
Punch
off.
your hand through it.
Get out of it. What is this? Why is there more levels to this?
Sealed.
You know, it's just
Can't even with you.
Your little hands. Look at they're so dainty.
My bare cub hands.
Oh, I can't cope with you. Why have you done that? It's awful. Stop.
What's wrong with you?
I'm in.
Give me the trash. You're a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, rubbish.
Yeah, I'm a monster. Blah blah blah. Change your record.
All that extra packaging is to make sure that only people that figured out, hey, maybe I should just rub poison on the outside of the jar, could be the ones that poison it.
Yeah, I'm preventing the pretzel murders, you know, by sending overpackaged stuff.
Oh, these aren't very nice, are they?
I love it.
I've got an absolute vat of them.
I'm not eating those.
No, I'm gonna finish it.
Oh God!
Why is it
So bad.
peanut butter in the middle, man?
I like peanut butter, but that's
I
bad.
don't like peanut butter.
I mean, I have one more.
Quite honestly, this was the reaction I was looking for most stuff. I just wanted you guys to be super grossed out.
Who
Oh.
eats this?
Oh
Who
no, I'm
eats that?
burning that
Buy the
later.
big pot. Give it to a homeless person
No.
that you hate.
Give it to a homeless person you hate. I love it.
I wanted to send you Moxie too, and I didn't
yeah.
think I could. But now that I know that Contraband Hannah can send hot sauce, then
Yeah,
I'm going to figure out how to
Just
do it.
wrap it in a paper towel and put it in a plastic bag. You guys have chapstick that is flavored like a North Carolina soda in there, cheerwine flavor.
Oh, cheer
It's
wine,
like
oh, man.
So
But it's
lit.
just it's a chapstick. It's not really a soda because I didn't want to mail soda. Yeah, there's
You
chapstick
did
in there.
lipsticks as well.
Where do the lipsticks come from?
Those
I
are for
remember
you
on
guys.
Amazon.
I know you can get them online, but we have really like easy, cheap, cruelty-free lipsticks. So I thought you guys might want to try a couple.
Oh, that's so kind. I'm going to put it on right now.
Yay. No, all of you put it on. It's a group activity.
The guys can put on the chapstick. There's a fun fall color in there for the girls, but you
I
guys
love
can put on the cheerwine chapsticks.
Oh, this is dark. I'm going to try it on right now.
I'll put it on you. if you want.
Yay!
Wow, this show has everything.
The fuck?
I can't see, can I?
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I love
Wow, that actually is really that. I'm
it.
gonna
Looks great.
I'm gonna make it so that it's just on the Rumpus Room, because Lucy, that's pretty great.
It's like the trailer for the new Joker movie.
I think
like
it looks
a
awesome.
baby over. Either way,
I just tried it on my hand.
I'm
Oh,
going to see what it looks like. Thank you so much, Hannah. That's so
Oh,
cute.
you're welcome.
John, pucker up, mate.
Yeah.
No, man. I've got to fucking go home yet.
We've got to go home.
Hey Emma, can you put some lipstick on your left shoulder so that we can see? Because that's all that we see.
Sorry.
Aha.
I didn't have a mirror.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're
poor,
good.
poor Emma getting pushed out by Leprechaun John.
In my own house.
He's mad about
In my own
the,
house.
the racism against leprechauns in said movie.
Yeah.
As if the Irish haven't had enough trouble.
Yeah, I know, right? This my desk looks so amazing right now with so many half-eaten things that are going to be whole-eaten things as soon as we turn the camera off.
Oh yeah, it's like a nightmare in here too. There's
Well-
my desk is an antique sewing machine and it is covered in food.
And we're gonna be snacking on these. We honestly, I reckon, have at least, I don't know, 13 or 14 things that we haven't even opened.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
And I can guarantee this will fuel us probably up until the new year. Probably up until the new year.
Yay!
So every time we're having a podcast, we're just going to be, you know, if you start to hear the podcast be a bit faster, sort of a bit scatty, it's because we're on a massive sugar high when we're
Oh,
recording.
yeah.
Because we're on cow tails.
Mini.
Oh,
Ow.
you might want to. That's super American. I don't think you have cows in England. So
Just sheep.
just see.
Very good.
Should we
Well,
try this now? Let's try it now.
I'm all sugared out, so I don't think I can try anything else.
You know, my favorite part is the chat, the WhatsApp chat, probably at like 10 o'clock our time, is just going to be Len. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's 3 a.m. and he's still awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still awake.
Classic Len.
Well, I planned ahead and skipped lunch for this, so I'm still good. I think
That's a very
I can
good idea.
I can eat a few more French fancies or whatever if I feel like when we get off
French
the
fancies.
camera.
On
Oh no! I'm gonna toast a crumpet. Actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do when I get out.
Yeah,
Here.
no.
I'm gonna go eat a crumpet.
Crumpet toasting is the
Toast
top
yourself.
priority now.
And then I want a crumpet picture.
Because I'm a child, my toaster makes the little Batman symbol. So hopefully I'll have a Batman crumpet. And
Oh
if I
my
do,
God.
then I will tweet out a picture.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, stick that on
That's
Twitter.
so good.
Oh,
Awesome.
so good.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
This is
thank you so much
amazing.
for the food,
Thank you
guys.
guys too.
Thank you.
I mean,
this
is
is
gonna be
amazing.
fun.
Literally crazy.
And I would say overall, not, you know, because I know there was stuff that you guys liked and everything like that. I would have to say that overall, snack wise, you guys win. Like if you were gonna, if a neutral party were gonna come, I would say.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. They
know.
haven't eaten a ton of the stuff in the box.
Oh yeah, that is true. And I don't know what all the stuff is because you didn't send me the answer key there, Professor.
I don't know. I've got to say, I think Hannah has absolutely nailed this box.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah, I
Unreal.
think we were trounced, to be honest.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think you've destroyed
And I
it.
think our actual snack.
Hannah was great because the whole time she's like, oh, she was like texting me things she found, and as she kept doing it, and the time I'm like, are you still shopping? And then it's like near the end of it, she's like, this costs a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, bless
I was
her.
going to say, well, thank you very much.
By
So
Hubert. Oh no, I had so much fun, and like the candy was the cheapest part of all that. I mean, candy
Yeah.
costs nothing.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's the shit.
I think next time it might be cheaper for me to just take a carry-on full of candy and just bring it to you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I think that might be right.
Yeah. Well, I think.
And
Could have a moon pie.
wait, somebody, Damien in the chat said Christmas box rematch.
Oh
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, Christmas box.
I'm not eating any
just-
more mince pies.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll just
done.
send you mince pies.
That's all we have at Christmas, mince pies.
50 calories.
Well,
Do you guys know what, like, do you have fruit cakes? Because those are like a Christmas thing, but they're terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't.
Oh,
like
we have
them.
fruitcakes, yeah.
No one likes them.
No,
no.
they're super good, super terrible. It's disgusting.
What else do we have?
But it's really the only thing that people buy dates for. So they have to exist because the date industry needs fruitcake.
Yeah, there's also like tricolored popcorn a lot for Christmas, like cheese
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
caramel
true.
and regular.
Gross.
But yeah,
That is
it's
weird.
not that great.
So now, what's everybody going to watch tonight? Because we're heading into Halloween. We're getting close. What's everybody like? What are you gonna when you're done with the show? You would mention, Len, that you might do Hereditary, which I strongly recommend.
Yeah, I'll watch that on my own. That'll be suitably terrifying, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm not watching
it's
that on my own.
No, me neither.
I like scaring
it is-
myself.
It's I gotta say, it's probably and that the thing that Hannah got all mad about. I asked what are the 5 best horror movies of the 21st century. And Hannah got really mad and she cheated and she demanded that it be done by decade. So like the 2000s and then the teens. But if you start looking at the movies that have come out, that's a tough list to make. It's a genuinely tough list.
Yeah, we
There's
might
a
have to
ton
think
of great
about
ones.
Yeah, I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
that. No.
Because
We'll have
there's
to-
good, but not scary, and then there's scary, but not very good. So you need to get
Yeah.
a good, like, what?
well, I
Just
did mine.
scary?
I did mine. So
You didn't.
I did mine on Twitter.
All right.
Did
well,
you?
Oh no!
I
Oh
did.
yeah, that's true. John did participate.
And he did it without cheating. Hannah's like, nope, this is unacceptable. And she
I
like
did 5,
cited
and then
some
I just
obscure
slammed 100 in
statute.
there.
Yeah, she
I
really
did the 5, but then I just listed a bunch of other ones underneath it because I can.
Yeah, we're gonna stick next to it.
As for
But it was
what
fun
I'm
because
watching
looking at
tonight,
everybody's list. Yeah.
I'm gonna make Jason watch Terrified with me because it's good. It's a Brazilian one.
Is it?
Huh?
Yeah, it was excellent, and now I have to make somebody else watch it so I can talk to them about it. It's
Nice.
on
Well,
Shudder.
that's pretty neat.
I am still pissed at, but remain
Yeah.
on the server.
Man, your love-hate with Shudder is just epic.
It's a bad app with good movies. It's a
Yeah.
bad service with good movies.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I
What
feel
are
like
you
I'm
gonna
gonna pass out after
Me
that moon
too.
pie,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go slip into a sugar coma.
My head hurts so much.
I've had the ability to speak now. I've had so much
Yeah,
sugar.
I'm just
This
confused.
is more sugar than I normally eat in a year.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
this-
I'm gonna watch. We're gonna watch Haunting of Hill House
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
until Walking Dead comes on. I think it
Nice.
might. It'll probably time out just perfectly. I think.
Well,
Nice. No spoilers.
No spoilers, because you know we have to wait till tomorrow to watch Walking Dead. And to be fair, I
promise.
don't mind if I get spoiled, to be honest with you.
I do.
But
I mind terribly.
Emma does. So yeah.
All right, we'll let you guys go to sleep and sleep it off.
We ain't sleeping for days.
God.
But thank you so much, guys.
Never.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you so
This
much.
was fun.
We'll have to sort out another live thing soon. And like we said about the Stephen King retrospectives, it'd be good to get one of you guys or both of you guys in on one of those sometime soon.
Absolutely, it would be fun.
To really give some different fresh takes on some stuff. That would be really
definitely.
fun. So we'll be in
Be
contact
super
about
fun.
that. And thanks to everyone in the chat
And I
as
think-
well for watching us eat stuff. Sounds weird when you say it like that. Kind of is weird, but it was fun. It was fun, and thank you for being here.
Really, really fun. And I think what we should do is everybody should collectively separate the stuff they like from the stuff they didn't like, and we'll all send the stuff we didn't like to Gaz.
Yes. Special honourable mention to Gaz. We will send him everything we can. So
Yeah,
Nothing's getting into Australia.
Yeah, that is fair. Their customs are pretty tight.
Yeah.
Because like candied sharks and other deadly snacks.
Yeah, only deadly
Lollies.
snacks allowed. No, we'll
All
get
right.
that done. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks,
Really appreciate it. And thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Could not be happier. You guys are the best. Have a great week and happy Halloween.
Keep waving.
Have a great Halloween.
See you later.
See ya.
All right.
That game show. Keep waving.
Keep
Oh,
waiting.
I was
Keep waving. See ya.
It's going to even worse because the thing crashed and I can't hit stop. So keep being
waving. Everyone keep waiting.
See ya.
Either that or freeze and pretend that it's over.
My big is going.
Covered in sour.
I can't.
I wonder if I
can't
just
click
close
the
it, it'll
live.
work.
We're still live.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to stop it, but the thing's
Waving again.
frozen. This is I did not count on this. All right, well, we'll see what happens when I just kill the whole browser. So hey, we love all of you, and I guess until next time, Control Alt Delete.
We're
What
still
a mess.
live.
We're still live.